Hello, all you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. Today we have a unboxing of some sorts. So I started collecting for something else, a different system, console, and such. And that is what is in here. I bought a refurbished Xbox 360. I used to have one, so it's going to be interesting once I get it hooked up to check out what all I had bought on my old account because I still have access to it. Um, so, like I said, this was refurbished by someone off of eBay. At least from their listing, he deep cleans the consoles, uh, obviously taking them apart. It's a requirement that he replaces the laser lens in the disk drive and the belt that helps it with the mechanics of the disk drive. He also replaces the thermal paste and checks for anything else wrong with the console before. So if he has to replace something, he'll replace it. But yeah, so the system itself should be cleaned and yeah, should be nice. Also comes with 3 random games, which I don't really know what they will be. I did I did message him to let him know that a couple of the games that I was interested that was in the photo, but the photo that that was on the eBay posting, it doesn't really represent the games he has, so it still just might be some random games in here. And plus, I already kind of triggered happy, and I ended up buying a game, so if I do have a duplicate that's in here, then oh well. I saw it in store, and the disc itself looks pretty good. We'll get into the games after we get the console actually out. I only had it cut open, so I don't really know. We do have the section, so I'm just gonna unbox this. Okay, so there is some games. I'm gonna pull the games out. Not really look. Don't really want to look. Oh, maybe I should have known better than to throw it on the ground. But we want the console first and foremost. We have the power brick. Looks a little scuffed up, but nothing you can do about scuffs. Give me a HDMI cable, which was nice of them. And then you got the power. Comes with a controller, official Xbox One. No batteries. So that's okay, because I also have coming in today a plug and play type of cable. So I might have some batteries around somewhere though. Then we got the console itself. You want out. Of course you do. Alright, let's take a look at this. And from the looks of things, there is nothing else in the box. From what I can tell, nope, just more packing. Well, it has definitely been cleaned. That I can say for sure. Let's see. Which side is this? This side, I think. Because it is. Oh wow. 320 gigabyte. I think it was supposed to be 250, but I'm not gonna complain about an extra, like a extra 70 gigabytes. I'm not gonna complain about that. Cats and boxes. But yeah, so I will give you. It also is the preferred version of the Xbox 360S, because it has more of a matte kind of finish than a glossy. The console itself was released in November of 2012. There's a little sticker on the back that says Connect sensor where it plugs in at. So, yeah, I don't know if you can really see that due to the monitor, but it's that little sticker with the arrow. So yeah, that is the system itself. Definitely looks like it was very clean, so. Alright, so what do we have here? So I bought Need for Speed Most Wanted. This is the one I bought. So yeah, now I don't know the other three games, the three random names that was supposed to come with this, outside just seeing, well, the top one anyways. So the games the person sent me was, we have the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, which I hear is a really good game. Alright, I'm gonna move you out of the box. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does come with like all the, it's like a, can't think of the material this is made of, but it's definitely the map. Humongous map of Skyrim. Has the booklet and everything. How's the disc itself? Disc is not that bad. I've actually never played Skyrim. Mainly due to, well, it's never been I've never been that interested in it. Then, next we have, so we got one of these outdoor kind of adventure, first-person shooting, hunting type games. Like I said, this was a random lot, so does come complete, so that is a good thing. Disc is a little bit scratched though. I think there are a bunch of light scratches, and so it shouldn't affect the game. anything, something interesting to check out, then, well, this is a relatively good one. It's Dead Island Game of the Year edition. Now, only thing. So, well, at least it's not in a platinum hits kind of case, even though it said it was awarded. The case wrapping itself is pretty beat up, but that is easily replaceable if I wanted to. Hopefully the disc is in pretty good shape, especially since it's like the game of okay, light scratches, but it should still work. I actually had this game. Doesn't look like it comes with a slip, so I think the DLC is already on the disc. I think. It's hard to tell. Includes Dead Island game, 3 DLC packs. I would have to look up to see. I don't know if. Yeah, this just needs a better case, which I might switch it out with this Outdoors Adventure one, just because that's personally a game that I probably would not care as much about. But okay, so that's the system. And what kind of video would it be if I didn't hook this up and get it powered on? So that's going to be the next part. So transition. Hello all. Welcome to like one day later from the transition of this video. So yeah, I've spent, well, at least around 8 hours of getting all my, well, most of my like download history on my Xbox 360 back, because that would have been, I guess I could have live streamed that process, but it still would have been kind of boring. So what we're going to do in this portion is we're going to take a look down to see what is on my account. So yeah, see how this loads up, if it loads up rather well. Okay. Also, this itself is already, there's my character, and you see my Xbox Live name. So yeah, even though I don't really have Xbox Live anymore, have it set up to automatically sign in, where I don't have to type in my password or anything like that. Also see my very, very gamer score I'm proud of. Whole 34,000. Alright, where should we begin? Probably, how about we take a look at my actual, well, myself. So as you see, I have a hat on, or helmet on to say. It's a Castle Crasher helmet over my avatar. Though if you look at my display picture above my name, that's what my avatar actually looks like. And you see I'm wearing a t-shirt with a turret from Portal 2, or just Portal in general. And that is what I have. I thought there was a way to change that, but anyways, for starters, So this is gonna go from my most recent played to as far back played. So just a heads up, yes, I did play this like a year ago on my friend's Xbox 360. We combined our accounts to one system, and we bought a whole bunch of Rock Band songs. So yeah, that's why this was played in 2023. Um, then Tron Evolution, there was a game here and there that I bought. Um, well, at least that was bought, anyways. Tron Evolution. It's actually a pretty decent game for being a licensed game. And plus, probably one of the greatest games on Xbox Arcade or Xbox Marketplace, or what, the Xbox 360 Marketplace. It's like my favorite game on there. Naruto Rise of the Ninja. Um, so that's actually one of the games I'd like to re-get for my collection. It's it is a fighting game. It has fighting game mechanics, but it's actually a single player 3D kind of platform adventure kind of game too. Mixes it all together. Rock Band Blitz, I'll be able to show you a little bit of that. Well, then this video will probably get copyrighted, but oh well. Um, I probably was putting Rock Band or Rock Band. I was probably putting Rock Band in last year in order to get the songs off of it. Can't really remember. Again, I don't really own any of these. All I own is the 4 games I actually have physically. Smash TV. I think I was testing out some of the stuff that I had on my account. Marvel Blast Ultra, Space Invaders Extreme, Resident Evil 5. So this is where we start to take a big gap from 2023 all the way back to 2015 when me and my roommate last had an Xbox 360. And apparently the last game I played was probably actually like Rock Band 3 or something, but since I played it recently, moved it up. But Resident Evil 5. Destiny, which I have 0 achievements in. I was not a big fan of Destiny. If I actually played Borderlands pre-sequel, it was probably a multiplayer type thing or something because I don't remember playing that. Walking Dead Season 2. Yeah, I was getting into the Walking Dead games when it came to that kind of thing. Charlie Murder. It's a decent beat 'em up. Call of Duty Ghost. That must have been because I don't really typically play Call of Duty games. I think my cousin was over or something at that point, and he brought a few of his games to play. Hitman Absolution. I remember trying it out, I just don't think I got that far into it. I don't remember playing Street Fighter 4. I I don't even think I've ever played a Street Fighter game. At least I don't remember playing Street Fighter 4, but this says otherwise. Halo 3 ODST. I played my fair share of multiplayer from the Halo games on 360. Battle Block Theater. I was addicted to this game for quite a while. So I actually have to go and rebuy the game I'm about to talk about, but so you'll see the game coming later down the line, but I got this because it was made by the same people that made Castle Crashers, and since I really enjoyed that game, I gave this game a try, and it's definitely a different type of game. It's not really a beat 'em up, it's more of a puzzle game. But yeah, it was fun and it was addicting for quite a little time. Lara Croft Guardians of Light or something like that. I so this was the only thing I tried to re-download, and it wasn't letting me re-download it. I don't know why though. I might try again, but the same message will probably pop up because I couldn't get to download. Gears of War. Um, so fun fact, this was the very first Xbox 360 game I ever played. Um, However, I do not have a ton of achievements because so me and my roommate we had a original Xbox before we got an Xbox 360. Um, we had a shared account. We played under one account pretty much on the original Xbox, and that transferred over into the 360. So when I first played Gears of War, um, I did not have my own account, so this is later on. But I must have played through the game like 3 times or something like that. The Wolf Among Us, another Telltale game. Castlevania HD, the other arcade addiction that I had. This was awesome. It's actually called Castlevania Harmony of Despair, HD for short. It's not a battle royal. This was before battle royals, but it is a live kind of multiplayer game where you get like a handful of relatively good sized stages where you gotta try to. It's essentially like you play through the same stages over and over, and you find little treasure chests in the stages, and you get random loot drops, and that is how you level up your character. Trying to get that rare loot drop from either a treasure chest or enemies, or the each stage has their own boss that drops its own kind of loot as well. So it's a addicting in that aspect. I'll show you some gameplay later, but we're just doing a little rundown of some of the things. Diablo 3, I remember playing it, but I don't remember much else about it. Dust and Elysian Tale. I briefly remember trying it. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I actually probably need. Well, I don't really need to rebuy that because I own it multiple other ways. But yes, I did play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on here. Though I think I bought it when we was under one account though. That's why I don't own some of the games that I used to play because it was probably bought when we was under one account at the time. Saints Row 4. That was an awesome game. But I don't have to worry about repicking it up for the 360 because I actually got it on PS4 here recently, along with Gat Out of Hell. I don't remember trying out Dead Rising 2 K0. I'd like to pick up the original games though. They seem like hectic fun. The Walking Dead, which I didn't really need to download it, but I wanted to re-download it to show you guys. WWE 2K14. I did go through a period where I was buying wrestling games yearly, but I never really got into the 2K series that much. I still prefer the old PS2 games. Resident Evil 6. I did actually enjoy my playtime with that. I do own Resident Evil 5 and 6 on PS4. Yeah. Doom 2. Because everybody needs to pick up a Doom game when they. Modern Warfare 3. I don't remember when I tried that one either, but I must have only just tried it. Aegis Wing. That is a freebie. Everyone should download it if you have a 360, and it might be on the Xbox One. Halo 3, of course. That was the second game we owned on the Xbox 360, and probably our most played. I mean, I got 50 of the 79 achievements, and that's good for me for a first-person shooter. Lego Marvel Superheroes. I must have played that more than I thought I did. You notice the interface is loading kind of slow, so it's probably not going to load. Halo 4. I don't remember playing that too much, though. I might have played at least through the campaign of, I think, all the Halo games on the 360. Sonic Adventure 2. I was happy to see this pop up on the Xbox 360 Marketplace because I had that on the GameCube, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And they have that, but you have to download the DLC that adds the battle content. But one of the biggest addiction about Sonic Adventure 2 was the Chow Garden. I don't know if they're chows, I believe, are how the creatures are pronounced. The little blue thing that's on the screen there. The blue and yellow kind of creature. That is a poker game that uses the 360 avatars. Castle Crashers. That was a addiction time too. I might just pick that back up on this before the store closes, which is at the end of July this year, 2024. But yeah, I might pick that back up just for nostalgia purpose, even though I could just get it on PC. Crackdown, I remember trying it out, I don't know when. Assassin's Creed 2, I played through the Ezio trilogy, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. I also picked up played Assassin's Creed 3, but that ending really kind of turned me off from the series. Like, I was mad about the ending. The dishwasher, Vampire Smiles. Deadpool. Spartacus Legends, which I think is a delisted game. Doritos Crash Course 2. Yeah, no one talks about Crash Course 2, mainly because it wasn't as good. Amazing Spider-Man, which I'm sure was just a thing. Gears of War Judgment, which I only briefly played. World of Keflings. An enjoyable little game. Rayman Origins, again, 2D platformer I only briefly played. Alice Madness Returns. I would love to get that back on collection. It's it's a dark take on Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, or it, or at least the story takes place maybe um, as a sequel to that's based on the actual Alice in Wonderland books, I believe, maybe. Um, I'm sure other people can um, are definitely more knowledgeable on that. Tomb Raider was an excellent game. I think I owned them digitally on PS4. Doritos Crash Course. my One of my favorite Xbox 360's arcade games, and it was free. I I I know it's not a trophy or achievements, but I platinum that game. Enslaved. That's actually a really good one. I'll have to keep that in mind to re-pick that up because it's not something people know a lot about or heard about. What what is a fun shooting game? It's just too bad it's kind of a more pricey game now. Naruto Storm, uh, Generations, I guess. Assassin's Creed 3. I would think I would have to have more than 6 achievements if I beat. Or maybe it was me and. Maybe me and my roommate were sharing the same game profile, I don't know, at the time. Lord of the Rings War of the North. I think that's actually a pretty good game. Happy Wars. I don't remember what that is, but I actually was able to re-download it, so maybe we'll check that out. Call of Duty Black Ops. Yeah, I guess I've randomly tried Call of Duty games throughout my time. Sonic Generations. That was a fun one. Um, Good thing I don't really need to re-pick this back up on the 360 since it's about ready to be uh, re-released. So that's kind of neat. Explosion Man. Might pick up Missplosion Man on here before um, the store shuts down in a couple months. Dead Island. Sweet. And I unplugged my controller. Nice. Oh, good old. So that's the bad thing about this setup currently at the moment is my Xbox all the way over there, and yeah. So yeah. Anyways, yes, as I was gonna try to cleverly do, I do have Dead Island 2, or Dead Island, so yeah. X-Men Destiny, oh my gosh. That one I need to keep in mind to pick up again too, because that was that is a very underrated game. Everyone talks about X-Men Origins Wolverine, which that's another game I want. But X-Men Destiny, you created your own character um, with your own specific powers. Now, you only could choose from like 3 different power sets, but still, it was a take on you were your own created character and you were a no name and you were becoming an X-Men. So it was a cool concept. Halo Reach. And speaking of X-Men Origins Wolverine, which, oh, that last achievement, I swear I found all the dog tags, but that is the only achievement that I could not get. I watched YouTube pickups and followed dog tag to dog tag throughout the entire game, and the achievement never popped up. So I don't know. I'm never gonna get a perfect achievement on that. Splatterhouse, that's a fun one. I definitely want that one back too. Assassin's Creed Revelations, which I already own the Ezio trilogy on PS4 too. Stanley Twisted, I can't remember the last part of that. WWE 12, Warlords, that's a good arcade game. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. I actually have something like that on Steam, but it was cool to. It was a cool, easy kind of achievement thing to get. It was easy achievement points, from what I remember, because I think all you had to do was load up each game or something like that. Saints Row the Third. I never really played that far actually into it, so might need to check that out with the remaster. Portal 2 is a great game. um, so yeah, I'm definitely picking that one back up on the 360. Even though I own them on Steam, I still would like to have it physically. It's a phenomenal game. Better than the first, and the way typically I don't like. I have a hard time getting into Bethesda more current games with like the Elder Scrolls series or Fallout 3 and onwards and such. Like I find it hard to get into the whole open world um, first person view kind of thing. Um, I I find them boring just the way the story is told, but I uh, I am building up to a point. But with Portal 2, yeah, you have a first person view, but the way they intertwine you into the story segments, it's really cool how they tell the story and how you progress in the game. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Gears of War 3. Again, I only played through like all of Gears of War 1, like halfway in the Gears of War 2, and then I touched Gears of War 3, I guess, but I don't remember anything from it. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is a part of the Ezio trilogy. Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year edition. Um, I don't know if I'll re-pick that up on this or just get it on a newer console. Magic 2012. There was a point when I knew how to play a little bit of Magic the Gathering. Now I don't think I even remember how. Oh, and this was back in 2011 too. So 11 years ago. Wait. Yeah. No? Oh gosh, no. Longer than 11 years ago. It's like been 13 years ago. Mortal Kombat. Kinect Adventures. I did have a Kinect at one point because that was the cool new thing. Dance Central is awesome. Just so you guys know. Naruto Storm 2. I did try to play through the Naruto Ninja Storm series, but I still like what Ubisoft did with the Naruto Rise of the Ninja and the Broken Bond games with the action adventure 3D. I like that better. Fable 3. Not as good as Fable 2, and certainly not as good as Fable 1. Your Shape Fitness Evolved. I guess that was something I tried out with the Kinect. Like I said, Dance Central is pretty awesome, even though Harm's Way, it was a freebie game. Uh, yeah, Hectic Hectic's HD. Well, I played it. I just can't remember I know I don't own it. I don't think, anyways. Sonic 4, Episode 1, Rock Band 2, Prince of Persia. Persia. Yeah. I think that was the whole. They tried the reboot. I think that's the game that it's talking about. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I really enjoyed that game and probably will try to pick that up on this console. X Blades. That was a cheapo game, which I think it still is a cheapo game. It was okay, nothing that great though. I don't know if I'll actually pick it up again or not. Brutal Legend. Did not play through all that all the way. Modern Warfare 2, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I played a good portion of this. As you can see, 8 out of 12 achievements. I don't think I got to where I fully explored spoilers. Well, I don't actually need to spoil it. I never actually got a chance to explore the all of the second half of the game. And when I say second half, you guys that have beaten Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you know precisely what I'm talking about when I say second half. But yeah, just stuff like that. I definitely played through the first half of the game. Um, the normal part of the game, if you will. The normal level layout, and I think I've hinted at that enough. Limbo, it's a pretty awesome game. I I figured I would have gotten more achievements. I know I played through it. You can see the end right there. But yeah, I played through it in like 3 hours or something like that when I first got it. Oh gosh. So this is gonna take a good portion, but I get to share with you my history. This this might be a relatively long video, so I hope you guys are enjoying. Borderlands, I don't actually remember a lot for Borderlands, but I did play it some. Same with Tekken 6, Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Boy, I should have held on to that game, because that game's expensive now. it, it wasn't my favorite game, though. Um, Lost Odyssey. I wish I would have played that more, but at the time, I wasn't. I don't know, I didn't play turn based RPGs that much. Geometry Wars Evolved 2. Fun little shooter. Pure. I must have just tried it out because I think that is like a racing game or something. Oh, so. You know, for as bad as that game is, I actually did enjoy playing it. As you can see, I played it pretty heavily with how many achievements I have gotten on it. If you want to see another video where I go into... Tell you what, if you guys want, list a game and list a game you want to see my achievements for in the comments, and the one that gets the most upvotes, I'll do a video on at some point and then do a little walkthrough of the or actually, that might be due for another video, show you my most proud achievements of games that I used. Game Room, I think that was just like a hub, I don't know. WWE Legends of WrestleMania. I had high hopes for that game because Legends game with wrestlers from the era when I was watching wrestling, it should have been a win-win. Final Fantasy 13. I played until I got into an area on this where I got stuck. I do know I got to like the second disc, The game on the 360, anyways, comes with on 3 different discs. So, Fallout 3, I tried it, it did not grip me. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, awesome Diablo type game. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, they all kind of blend. All the SmackDown vs. Raws kind of blend together. Force Unleashed, I'd like to get that again. Darksiders, might pick up on a newer system. 1 versus 100. Um, so, unfortunately, this was a not so much a live service type game, but it was a live game where you had to say you would download the game or whatever, the app for the game or just the game. And for example, like every Sunday, you would show up at a specific time on the game to participate in a 1 versus 100 kind of trivia game. So you would play live when they would go live. What achievement am I missing on here? Because I'm definitely not going to be able to get it. In a single round, receive 6. Oh, you gotta instant answer and get 6 right in a row. Okay. Well, that's the only one that I did not get. Must have played the original Doom. I know I have Doom 2, but I must have not bought the original Doom. Mass Effect, I tried. Kingdom for Keflings, I'll probably pick that up. Because that is something. I'll pick that up before the store closes in July. Prototype, I forgot I tried that. Turtles in Time Reshelled. A lot of people didn't like this reboot of that game. I did buy it though, so I am able to keep it alive. Because I think it's another game that was delisted. So it gets to stay alive on my console. Resident Evil 5. Oh. It's weird that. Or wait, never mind. So, Army of Two. Did try Army of Two. Probably should pick that up and try again. Lego Rock Band. I almost completed that. But in all honesty, I picked up Lego Rock Band basically to transfer the songs to just my overall catalog of songs. Overlord 2. I definitely want to pick up the Overlord series. That was unique. Probably pick up the Fable series too. Avatar The Last Airbender, The Burning Earth, I think, is what the subtitle stands for. Anyways, it was the easiest game to get a perfect achievement on. Because it was all the achievements were set into doing a long combo. And like you gotta get like a 10 hit combo to unlock one achievement, 30 hit combo to get unlocked a second achievement, and so on and so on. And that's like all it was. In 10 minutes, you could have a perfect achievement on the game. Guitar Hero 3. Don't remember ever trying out too many Guitar Heroes, but I guess I did. Ninja Gaiden 2. Viva Pinata. I want to pick up that one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Oh, I'd love to pick up the gold edition of that, but $200 for one game is a little bit much. Dead Space, NBA Street Home Court. Oh, I miss the Sports Street series. Perfect Dark Zero, Gauntlet, Worms, Prey, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Another kind of Diablo type game, I think. Not as good as Ultimate Alliance, though. I feel like I played that more than one achievement's worth, but okay. Project Gotham Racing 4. I believe this was on like one of them double pack discs, and I ended up just trying it out just because we had it. Naruto the Broken Bond. Need to pick up them games again. Definitely. Bomberman Live. I don't own that, but I might actually pick it up. Even though it's a live game, I love Bomberman. I like them games. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Um, I don't remember too much from it just because I don't really play fighting games that often, but yeah. Left 4 Dead. Guitar Hero World Tour, Dash of Destruction. That was another Lego game. Or Lego game. Oh gosh. I'm trying to talk too fast. That was another freebie game in the Doritos lineup, like Doritos Crash Course. There was Doritos Dash of Destruction, and there was also sponsored by Doritos Harm's Way. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. You know, I own both on the PS2. I may pick up the Complete Saga on this just to. Maybe I want to try to finish off my achievements one day. Oh, this. So I don't know why, but Civilization Revolution, I was addicted to the demo of that. Demo came out, played it over and over so much, me and my roommate ended up buying the game. And yeah, it was fun. Um, Not as serious as, say, Civilization 5 or 6 on the PC. This was like baby's first civilization or something along those lines. But I, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda loved it. I might pick that up again just to show it off because I don't think enough people talk about that game. Because it was a console port of a PC type game, or it was a console. It wasn't even a port. It was a console version of a game. It was a console game in a series that was normally only on PC, but this was a console exclusive. I guess you could say it was a spin-off, but I, I would. It was just a Civilization game, and Lego Indiana Jones. Sorry, I rambled on quite a bit. Okay, so we went through the achievements and myself, so we might as well see the actual games that I actually own. I own World of Keflings. Um, See stuff like this that just doesn't have a loaded in image. I think that's because it was delisted, right? Like everything else has an image, and also, wait, do I not own this? Whoops. Okay. I did not mean to start a game, but okay. I'll give you a little ninja beat. So, maybe I thought I owned that game, but maybe I accidentally downloaded the trial because. Oh, never mind. It finally updated. Okay, so a world. You see that little controller down in the corner of each thing? When it's only half filled, that means it's a trial of the game. And when it's fully filled, it's you got the full game. So I was wondering why it showed a half controller on that, but yeah, I own these. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm not sure if the image being gone means that it got delisted and that's why it's not actually on the marketplace. That's why it's just a name of something I re-download from something I owned. Battle Block Theater, Castlevania Harmony of Despair, Symphony of the Night, Charlie Murder, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. One of the only like Xbox original games that I bought. So this is an Xbox game that I downloaded. Crimson Alliance was a free. Doom 2. Doritos Crash Course, one of the best games ever. Doritos Crash Course 2 must have been delisted as well, because it has no picture. And for some whatever reason, the sequel is not backwards compatible with Xbox One. Family Game Night. Gauntlet. Again, I believe that's because it's delisted. Why? But that's like the NES or arcade version of Gauntlet, the first one. Geometry Wars 2. See, I guess I only have the trial to that one. Happy Wars? Let me see if I can get this. I'm not sure why it's not updated. Okay. Yeah, see, now it's updated. I just had to log in, I guess. Anyways, Harm's Way, again, by Doritos. Even though you won't be able to tell without the Doritos logo. Saline Twisted Shadow Planet. Xbox One. I might not be able to get that Dash of Destruction now. It could be delisted like Doritos Crash Course 2. But we'll see. Limbo. Magic the Gathering 2012. Marble Blast Ultra. I wouldn't think that would have been delisted, but that was a fun one too. Mega Man 10. Yeah, I bought a Mega Man game. In Plus. So, you guys might not know of this one. Rock Band Blitz. They released the arcade game that you can actually just play with your controller your Rock Band songs. Shoot Mini Robots. Smash TV. The one of the very first games I bought on here. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. And yeah, definitely Walking Dead Season 1 and Season 2. I don't think Season 3 released on here. Then we got Xbox, or Trials HD, Turtles in Time Reshelled, Warlords. That's an awesome game, by the way. So yeah, let's try. Alright, games, browse games. Or actually, let's go to search games. See if we can find. Now, so this is. Oh. Okay. See, that's the thing. It's. Edit search, Smash. Fine. F D. I really need one of them keyboard pads. I don't even know if I'm spelling this right, but okay, whatever. There is. Alright, so no, it is not on there. So let's go to browse games. We'll go to arcade. Most popular, sure. And so the most popular game on the Xbox 360 Marketplace Arcade is Minecraft, Xbox 360 edition. That could possibly not be accurate because this probably hasn't been updated in years. But let's see if we can find something. Banjo-Kazooie. Kingdom for Keflings. Bomberman Live. How much do they want for this? Do love me some Bomberman. Banjo-Tooie. How cheap is this one? Wow, $14. That's insane. Bomberman Live Battle Fest, which is basically the sequel. Just trying to find. The Fancy Pants Adventures. Death Spank. Oh wait, how much is the mall? You know, for testing purposes, we will do a Kingdom of Keflings. Because I believe that's a relatively cheap game. Where are you? Okay, maybe not. Alright, me click on that. There's nothing in these, so neat. Or wait, no. They just have this set up weirdly. Deathspank and Deathspank. The sequel. Disc of Tron. Maybe. Do I have the means to purchase this just randomly? Well, don't know what this game is, but we're about to find out if my account's still linked to the right thing. Hey, it went through my PayPal, so good. And I suppose to end off this video, well, there's so many games, well, so yeah, let's play the game that, well, I just bought. And it, hopefully it's just easy to jump into. That's not what I wanted it to do. I had a YouTube video open. Awfulness. Why would it do that? Yeah, I was trying to not have the sound going through my headset. But okay. So this is, well, I don't have the Xbox Live Gold membership, so we're gonna have to do this the single player way. Okay. Well, I only have one controller, so I guess I'm doing a one-player game. Get 7 deflects, and each new, yeah, I don't get it. Bonus life at 20,000 points and more points. Da 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 da. Alright. Do How do I catch? Do I just dodge? Oh. Got ya. Why can't I just... Oh. Got ya. You're done for. Dunzo. Who's next? Oh. Can I? Oh, okay. Oh, crud. How dare you? Ow. Ow, ow. I will. Got it. We'll try one more level if I can make it through this. Ow. Okay. Well, that was, we can simply go back to Xbox Home. Now, I do want to try out something. So, I haven't actually tested if a disc will work in this thing. So, here we go. Alright. Eject. Okay, that popped out rather nicely. Here we go, first time. Reading. Okay. Disk drive works. That is awesome. You're right. Last time I played this was like 2014 or something. Maybe even earlier. Okay, I'm gonna let this load up and then... So this is gonna jump right into the game or like a main menu of some sorts. Oh, what was that for? Played at least 28 days after... Oh. Play Dead Island at least 28 days after starting it for the first time. So all the time I played this, it must have not added up to 28 days. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's cool. Alright, so we are going to go back because I don't need the disc in right now. Just wanted to test it for you guys. I realize the video's going on kinda long now, but so yeah, this can be turned off. Alright. We are going to zoom me in. Then yeah, so Xbox 360. What do you guys think about it? Like I said, I have 4 games. This one's probably getting rid of or something. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching my super long video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.